Joseph Kleider for AscensionPathway.com on the Evan Fane YouTube channel. Bring you another episode of Grid Work, geoengineering on a daily basis. Today is Thursday, December 17th. I'm looking up into that southwestern sector. What do I see? A rail. And that's not all. Look over here. We got a chem trailer back here. There's one. Here's two. Okay, they're all out here. They got three over here, way in the back. We got this guy who spun this rail, and look, he turned it. He turned the friggin' rail. We got a guy over here spraying as well. We'll let this focus a minute. We got a guy up there spraying. A little blurry here. Let me focus it in. Let me get it. Sun's in my eyes from the side. Nonetheless, we got rails galore out here. There's all kinds of spraying action going on right now. Look at this guy. There's one. Look at that guy's rail. Guy right below him as well. Can you see that? I don't know if you're picking up that bottom one. He's right about there. A couple guys over here spraying. It's just non-stop. They're just gonna keep on. Look at the haze. Just look at that friggin' haze back there. That's all from chemtrail soot. It's not fog, it's not pollution. We know what it is. Look at the double rails back here these guys are spraying. Double rails. Again, moments later in the southern sector, I got these two guys spraying. Got a guy there. This is just moments later. Another guy back over here spraying across the existing rail. You can see the existing rail still hanging up in there. Happy breathing. As I turn my camera into the northwest, I picked up this guy spraying. Looks like a silver bullet. Looks like he might have a red tail on that thing. Just seconds later, I got this guy blowing this nasty plume. Let this focus, you get a good look at how nasty this plume is. Look at the spewage. Look at the spewage coming out of those back tail fin nozzles. Could be the fake window nozzle as well. But just look at the spewage. God, that's nasty. Very, very nasty plume. And then as I pan over here again, there's another guy sitting out in that southern sector, blowing some more plume. So what is that, about 7, 8, 9 jets in about 5 minutes? Yesterday we hardly saw any. Today they're out. Looking back in that southern sector, we got this guy who just laced this rail in here. Here's the previous existing rail above it. And then he just laced this one. As they start to build the grid, look at that rail. Oh yeah. Right through the trees you can see the rail. And back down over here you can see another guy spraying a rail back in there. And that's the northwestern sector. So they're spraying every which way. Build up that grid. Just headed out my door a little after 11 o'clock. Heading out to get my workout in, and I saw this guy spraying this rail. That's not all. Just below him, down over here, you can see another guy way in the horizon as he sprays that his plume. See, look at that little nasty. It's just a bomb, then he let it go, it looked like. Huh, imagine that. And you know where this guy's headed. He's heading right for that plume. God, it just never stops. Look at that nasty. I hear another guy right above me somewhere. Can't see him, but he's out there. Another guy out in that western horizon. Man, I just can't leave. Just seconds, I just turned around, looked this way, and there he is. So they're spraying every direction. And here's the guy I just heard over top of me as they continue to build that friggin' grid. Looks like a silver bullet. There's some type of a red bad boy, I'm not sure. To wait till I get him on the screen, bigger screen, to see who he is. Well, it's just about 10 minutes later. I had to stop to get this. The guy got spraying this rail here, and then just below him, we got this guy coming up, and they're gonna cross paths at some point in time across our sky, building that grid. Whether the plumes are visible or not, the grid work's still being built. Look at this nasty rail. Getting back on that guy, look at that rail. So they seem to spin one big rail, and then a smaller crossover rail. So whatever plumes are in there, look at that nasty plume. Oh yeah, and this guy coming up the rear real quick here. He'll probably cross over at some point in time up over here somewhere. But I ain't got time to wait around for these guys. I heard a fantastic jet noise, so I came out here. I don't see him, but I did pick up this guy in that western sector. See, the railing's just not going to stop anytime soon. And don't forget, they're doing this without our permission. They're just doing it because nobody puts up a fuss. Well, look what we got here. We got ourselves a double whammy. Actually, it's a triple and a quad whammy, and whammy, and I'll show you in just a second. There's one. Here's two. Okay, and over here is three. Look at that plume. Nasty too, and unsymmetrical. You back that off, there's three right there. That pan over here, here's our fourth one. So these bad boys are out with the intermediate mix. They do this on clear sky days. And look, there's another one back here. So you do the math, you can see them all. Look at that. And this guy over here. Oh yeah. It's just nasty. This guy up here. Guy back in here. Should be there. This guy back over here with the real nasty rail. Look at this guy again. I don't know if I got him or not. Should be right up in there. In the event, you see the spraying being done. Real nasty. Very nasty. Here, look at this one here. They're just constantly spraying. I got one over here. I got one back over here. You back it off. I don't know if you're going to be able to see that. The sun's right to my back. I'll edit it out if it's not there. And then this nasty over here. Look how slow this guy's going too. And just look how nasty that plumage is. It almost looks like he stopped, he's going so slow. And maybe he has, I don't know. But look at that plume just sitting there nonetheless. Before I walk into the rec center and get my workout in, this looks like a friggin' tanker. Look at the plumage. Look how slow he's going too. He's been sitting up in that horizon for quite a while. Just blowing that nasty plume. Look how nasty. Look at the chain link effect there. See that all wavy? See the chain link effect? Yeah. Since when do contrails do that? Contrail believers. Got the big zoom on here now, so let me see how nasty this tanker looks. Bear with me, it starts to shake when it gets a little bit higher, it's hard to focus. Look at that nasty plumage. Look at the different mixes coming out of that thing.
Wow. And this should scare the hell right out of you people. It does me. Who knows who's gonna be breathing. Look how unsymmetrical that stuff's coming out of there too. Oh, that's friggin' one friggin' nasty. One friggin' nasty. Look at that unsymmetrical plume. Wow. There's one for the record books. Look at that friggin' tanker. Just finished my workout, walked outside only to see this in our skies. Got a guy there. Another sprayer over here. There's one just below him. I don't know if you're going to be able to pick him up or not, but he's out there nonetheless. And then there's another one back over here. So the spraying is just non-stop. So I head to my car. I got two more guys out here in the southern sector spraying. There's a guy there, see that? Oh yeah, non-stop spraying all day long. I just got home and the skies are still flooded with these chemtrailers. There's one there spraying, heading west. It's like over here we got one heading from south to north. See if I can get him in. I don't know, can you see him? I'm not seeing him. Should be right in there somewhere. Well, good evening to you. It's just past sunset. And that's where the sunset should be. I look up, got some blue, heading into the east. We do not have that backward sunset today. Let it focus for a minute. No backward sunset. So, let's pan you around. Skies look good. And as soon as I say that, what do we see up in the sky? See? It's just never gonna stop. It's just never gonna stop. Have a great night.